Hey friends, happy Sunday. My husband's cutting the grass like right outside the window here, and I'm wondering how long, if you can hear it or not hear it. But today I wanted to talk about something that I felt would come across better in a video rather than me just trying to type it all out. And it's being grateful for feeling really uncomfortable. And that feeling of being uncomfortable coming from a place of stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I think it's a fantastic exercise, and I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. So, give you a little backstory. My husband's been working some overtime for several weeks now, almost 2 months, and that's taken up weekends. We haven't had him here on the weekends, we haven't had him here on the evenings or even overnight at times. And it just kind of wears on the family a little bit. We don't see dad as often, especially for the kids. And we just got back from a 4-day trip to Niagara Falls, so we had a great vacation. We had a lot of really great family time together, but something that my husband really felt he needed to do was to stay home and just be home with the kids. Our environment kind of changes how we act. We act on vacation differently than we act at home, and we act differently, when we're at church and we're at home. So he wanted to be home with the kids. So I had an obligation at church today, so I went to church alone. And I can remember, especially right after having kids, and you feel like you're around your kids all the time, and how great it is to just go to the grocery store by yourself, or go to church by yourself, or whatever it is, just to get these little nuggets of time alone, by yourself while your kids are napping, or maybe you've got a babysitter and going on date nights and things like that. And today I had that, and I guess it's been a while. I don't know, I can't really remember the last time I felt like I did something outside of just, hey Paula, just running to the grocery store and back again. So it's really different when I leave the house for hours and I'm going to church. And church is not an errand. I'm not like buzzing around Walmart or a grocery store and trying to get groceries and really paying attention to what I'm doing. Worship time at church it's quiet, and I had all this opportunity to talk to other people. And I have to tell you, just even walking through the parking lot into the building, I felt so uncomfortable. And it was really weird at first. And as soon as I saw somebody on the inside, they were like, "Oh, where are your kids today?" And I'm like, they're home with dad. And they said, "Oh, that's gotta feel really awkward or really weird," or something like that. And I was like, yes, that is the feeling that I'm feeling. When you have your kids, I like to joke that, if my kids are anywhere around where I am or in the same building or anything like that, that they've got half my brain. So this morning I was joking and saying, like, I've got my whole brain in all this extra space and I don't know what to do with it. So it's when you have your kids by your side or something to look at, it keeps me busy. It keeps my brain occupied. Well, this morning I didn't have anything to keep my brain occupied. And I am one to really like to keep busy. And since October last year, I've been on a very particular journey that God's taking me through to just slow down, stop being so busy, getting rid of obligations that I have in my life that take up my time. There was a couple of months where I really felt led to just stay home and just be home, not really with anything particular to do. And that's completely not my personality. I like to go somewhere every day. I like to be with people every day. I like to talk every day. So I'm extroverted, even though I'm shy at times, I'm very extroverted. So I get energized by being out and about and with other people. So to be home, is very counterintuitive to me. So I would kind of just like aimlessly walk around the house going like, what is it I'm supposed to do today? This past school year was the first time that my kids were in school all day long. So if I was home all day, I'm like, there's only so much laundry and so much catching up around the house you can do. There's only so much work I can do. There's, only so much you can do where you just feel like, so I had this almost nervous kind of energy, this uncomfortable feeling. So I worked through that and got to a certain place where I incorporate some quiet time during my day. I'm not as busy. I didn't allow myself to get busy again and, to obligate myself to a whole bunch of different things. So this morning I had that same feeling. It just, as I was going through, our worship time at church and just kind of soaking in and going like, I want to be present here. I want to focus in on this. I don't want this uncomfortable feeling. And then I realized, we don't learn unless we make mistakes. We don't learn or grow unless we step outside of our comfort zone. And when we step out of our comfort zone, it makes us feel uncomfortable. It's something, and I'm not saying like jump way, if I think of my comfort zone as a box, I'm not saying like be way out here comfort zone. Like we're talking about like small steps, and every day you kind of slowly, over time help to make that comfort zone bigger and bigger, and you get to grow and do more things than you thought that you could do. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity today to kind of make some more connections. I feel like I kind of thought I was out of a season. I feel like I'm still in that season. It's just kind of, like when you're growing and going through things, you feel like you kind of grow a little bit and then you plateau and feel like, oh, okay, well this is good. This is the new way that we're doing things, and it feels good. And as soon as you really feel like you get the hang of that again, you've got another challenge and you start climbing that mountain again. So I just wanted to share that with you today, that if you are not feeling uncomfortable at all in stepping out of your comfort zone or doing anything new, I would challenge you to do that this week, and share it. I love doing this, 30 days of gratitude. Put the hashtag in there. If you like to do live videos, I love to do live videos, do that. If you want to just post every day, maybe you just want to put a picture up every day, but it's really something that just really gets your mind in a really great place. And it's just think of one thing to be grateful for today, and don't pick the same thing every day. Tell us something new every day. So it's been a really great journey. And so that was just something that it's tying into some other things that's been going on, like I said, since about October of last year. Actually, it's been almost a year. My goodness, we're in August. So it's just really fantastic to think that we can help each other and inspire each other. And so I hope you're having a great Sunday, and I hope you have a great week ahead. And I look forward to talking to you guys again soon.